What's up guys, my name's Justin and this is going to be a video about the 5 reasons why you should be seeing a private mentor today. Now some of you may be thinking private mentors are too expensive. You might even be thinking that I don't want to be tied up in some cramped room with someone and I'm not that social, so that's not appealing to me. You might even be thinking that you can do this on your own and getting a mentor is a waste of your time. Well, this video is going to hopefully dispel these thoughts, and we're actually going to be able to learn something new about what you may have not already known about private mentors. Okay, so the first good reason why you should get one is that if you get a mentor, you're going to have rapid progress. You see, as a cellist, I constantly get to see new students. And the first thing that students come to me with, especially if they've been playing for a little bit already, they will come with a bow hold that looks like this, because that's how they started on their own, and they didn't know that that's not how you're supposed to play the cello, because holding it this way is too hard and they don't want to hold it this way. So they learn to do it this way. Now that is actually going to be detrimental because now it's my job to unravel that bad habit, and we're all creatures of habits, and breaking habits is incredibly difficult. So I have to work them through the negative side of the number line to get back to 0 as if they'd never have learned it before, and then build it up from there. And if you're interested in that kind of concept, I actually wrote a book called Cello Zen. I'll put the link in the description for the audiobook. It's a really good read. So you don't want to do that. A mentor is going to know what you're likely to try before you even try it. So they're actually going to be able to prescribe a method of building upon your background knowledge and then building upon that and then upon that, and you're actually going to be able to move through skills in a way that is accessible to you at the time, so you never get burnt out. It's really a great way to learn because a mentor is actually going to be able to make it so you have a moderate challenge, but it's never insurmountable to where you hit a plateau. And most of you know what plateaus are, but a plateau is when you hit a standstill that you just really can't get past, almost like a barrier. And a lot of us, especially if we're losing weight, we often refer to the moment when you stop losing weight for like a couple weeks as a plateau. And a lot of people get discouraged from that and they go back to their old eating habits and they blow up. And you as a musician might hit a plateau and then you just kind of give up. So we don't want that. Okay, number 2. A good teacher is going to be an amazing resource to you. A good teacher is not only going to command the knowledge necessary to walk you through the skills in an order that is both fun, engaging, and exciting for you, but they're also going to be able to recommend bands and musicians to listen to that you might find interesting. I know there are bands that I listen to today that I would have never known about should my instructors have never told me about them, and so I'd be totally missing out. But even beyond that, the resources available to you might even involve performance opportunities, which is huge to any musician, young or old. If you're practicing your instrument, you only command a certain amount of your skills because you might be really good when you're practicing by yourself, or you might think you're really good, when you're practicing by yourself, but when you go out to play in live settings and you don't have a lot of experience doing it, you're reverting to your lowest level of experience. And so, auditions and live performances are skills that we teach ourselves just by doing them. And so your first live performance is going to stink. Your first audition is going to go pretty bad probably. But the more you do it, the better you get. And a teacher is going to have the resources necessary for you to be able to do that. Number 3, your instrument or voice is going to be more enjoyable. You see, a good teacher allows you to look forward to your lessons. I know most of my students pretty much look forward to lessons, and I use that to my advantage as a teacher to motivate them to practice because we don't like letting down people we like, and I really encourage you to look at private lessons not as someone who's cracking a whip over you to get you to bend to their will, but a private lesson is a partnership. Music and friendship go hand in hand, and music and mentors pretty much are the same thing. We all experience music together, whether we know it or not, and to be able to experience your journey as you're learning through this new material is a huge blessing to me. It's also a huge resource to you to draw off of my knowledge and not make the same mistakes I made. Overall, you'll be less frustrated with your instrument and you'll be less likely to hit a plateau. Okay, number 4, getting a private lesson is an incredible investment. And I have a bone to pick with a few of you, but I will get to that in time. Receiving private lessons might look like this. So for one of the companies I work for, I charge 4 30-minute sessions a month for about $100 a month. So you're paying about 20 bucks a lesson. It's really a great value because you're not just getting the half hour. It's not like you go to the doctor's and you're just paying for the time with the doctor. Think about it as the doctor is prescribing things to you that's going to enhance your life. And so, a private instructor does the same thing. The half hour that you get with me or the full hour that you get with me isn't really what you're paying for. You're paying for me to give you homework and to give you a detailed plan on how to work through our content when you're at home, going to further increase your speed in which you actually can grow. It's a huge value for your money. And to be honest, your time is your most expensive resource, so you might as well stop wasting it. You're wasting your time if you're getting stuck playing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. You're not growing. That's a waste of time. And as Einstein calls it, that's madness. So, okay, now that bone that I have to pick. All right, I'm going to pick on a niche of musicians. Typically, you're band musicians, not band like drummers and keyboardists and guitarists and singers. So little of us actually go out and get lessons, and you really suffer for it. But you think buying the expensive gear is going to help you with your sound. And you think, oh, if only I had this one amp, I could actually get that sound I wanted. Or if only I had these pedals, I could sound this way and finally get that tone that I'd so desire. I mean, to be honest, you're suckers. The music industry is built off of you guys. As a cellist, I might go spend 10 grand on a fine instrument, but other than Bowery hairs and, buying new strings every year, I'm not spending that much. Compared to some of y'all, you'd be out there, buying new amps every year, buying a new guitar to put on your wall. You spend so much money, but you're not actually performing at the level that I know you could perform at. You might not even be that good, and it just blows my mind that you're willing to spend so much money, but you still think that lessons is a waste of your time. Again, we're not talking about a commodity, we're talking about you. You're worth getting lessons, you're worth investing in, and the gear is not going to make you a better musician. In a lot of ways, it holds you back. Okay, number 5. Every great musician at some point has had a mentor. And I want to preface this by saying, we're all each other's teachers. Each professional is a teacher onto some other professional, either by literal mentorship or inspiring others to go and learn different things that they didn't know. Think about doctoral students who can talk your ear off about a certain subject. They're still getting mentored by instructors. Think about athletes. They have coaches that help them get to their peak performance, even though they're already the best athletes in the world. If you know Rush, I love Rush, and it's actually a band that I found through taking private lessons. Neil Peart received private lessons later on after he was already pretty successful with Rush. And I think that speaks for itself. Most fine musicians receive mentorship because we're all creatures of habits and we can get into the weeds on things, and it's a good mentor's job to dig us back out and help us. So it's really crucial to receive mentors, regardless of where you are in your skill. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe because it's going to help me out. I plan on making a video each day. Hold me to it. If you are interested in my Instagram, you can actually see my lifestyle. It's at Justin Edward Mackey, just like my YouTube channel is called, and the same spelling and whatnot. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.